Today's WNEM TV5 Morning Extra is brought to you by Roof Max of Midland.
Good morning, Michigan, from Tawas Area High School.
Thank you so much to Tawas Area High School for that great Friday morning shout out, helping us start our morning right.
Love it. And thank you for joining us live right now as we stream. Remember to hit that like button and let us know what's happening in your world in that comment section. We always love to hear from you.
Yes, we do. Speaking of what's happening in the world right now, First Alert meteorologist Stone Schaefer is tracking our Friday morning forecast, showing us how it's looking outside. And Stone, what should we expect?
Well, we can expect a change throughout the morning. Obviously, yesterday we had cloud cover, some mist that carried over into tonight, but that changes into this morning. A cold front is moving through. It's not bringing us much rain or even cooler temperatures. That rain was up to the north this morning, has really struggled. The one thing, though, it should bring is clearing skies. As we get into our afternoon, it's definitely going to help with that. I did want to highlight some visibility issues just because we do have some of that mist still falling if you're under overcast skies, especially to the south, where that cold front has just slowly moved through. You definitely still have that missed chance. And then in terms of temperatures, it definitely is a warmer morning. It's temperatures from the mid-30s to the north to the mid-40s for the rest of mid-Michigan. One of the warmer mornings we've had in quite a while here, and obviously something that won't last as we head into the weekend. Now, speaking of your weekend planner, it's showing us pretty nice days. Saturday on the cooler side, lower 40s, but by Sunday we're back into the 50s and sunshine for both days.
Right now, the city of Flint is getting ready to unveil a new fleet of public safety and community service vehicles. And this is a big deal. It's expected to show off some of those vehicles this afternoon. The city says the upgrades address some long-standing equipment needs and will improve services across multiple departments, including street sweepers, plows, police cars, bikes, and a bus, as well as trucks for the sewer department. Now, this is the first major refresh to the city's fleet since 2007. Stay with TV5 for more updates.
Developing this morning, Grambling Township defending a more than $100,000 fee for a Freedom of Information Act request. The act gives the public the right to access information, and typically it's free. The big price tag on this request involves records related to when Fire Chief Jamie Gent was placed on leave before his reinstatement this month after backlash from the community. Now, the request filed by local podcaster Anna Matson from Holly, and she claims the large amount is an intimidation tactic to deter her.
I think that they gave me an outrageous price to try to intimidate me so I wouldn't be able to get these records.
Matson requested all public records and communication related to Chief Gent. Grambling Township Supervisor Scott Bennett, though, says they would need to reach out to over 200 employees to get that.
If we had unlimited funds, I guess we could hire somebody to come in and do some of this, but we don't. And that's why there's a fee associated with any of these type of FOIA requests.
As the township has honored most of the more than 1,100 FOIA requests made this year, with the highest charge being $75 before this one. He also says FOIA requests that take less than 15 minutes of work are free.
In continuing coverage, a quick notice to Consumers Energy customers in Midland. That planned outage tonight has been moved to Thursday, December 4th. Crews will be upgrading electric lines and equipment. More than 2,400 homes and businesses in the area east of North Saginaw Road, north of Haley Street, will be impacted. New this morning, a pair of local court locations are set to close permanently. According to an administrative order from the 67th District County Court in Genesee County, both the Flushing and Mount Morris court locations will close effective Wednesday, December 3rd.
Both courts will relocate to the McCree Courts and Human Services Building on South Saginaw Street in Flint. Consolidating district courts in Genesee County was first proposed in 2023 as a money-saving move, but opponents say it could negatively impact local city budgets.
A note for SNAP benefit recipients and federal government employees living in Flint. Impacted the government shutdown. Today is the last day for you to take advantage of that city-issued food voucher program. You can pick up a box of food today at the Food Bank of Eastern Michigan on Lapeer Road in Flint, and that giveaway runs from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Remember, you do have to have been issued a food voucher. They're no longer handing those out. You just take that with identification to receive your box, and the city says it will still honor every food voucher issued despite the restoration of SNAP benefits nationwide.
Staying in Flint, you can pick up a free turkey during a drive-through giveaway this afternoon. That starts at 3 at the Insight parking lot off South Saginaw Street. There will also be a festival going on across the street with bounce houses, games, live entertainment, and food. And Charlie B. Enterprises is teaming up with Bethel United Methodist Church for its 6th annual food giveaway tomorrow, once again in Flint. That starts at noon at the church on North Ballinger Highway. Across Michigan, the holiday season is upon us, which means people will be traveling for many gatherings, also meaning a higher risk for impaired driving. Police, first responders, and groups like AAA say they're already preparing for one of the busiest travel times of the year.
Yeah, because of the danger, some call the night before Thanksgiving Blackout Wednesday. So we want to give you some tips to make sure you and your family stay as safe as possible.
Now, police say it is critical to plan ahead. If you'll be drinking, plan on carpooling or dedicate a designated driver.
Support your local restaurants and eat a meal to make sure you're not drinking on an empty stomach.
And remember, as a last resort only, there is AAA's Tow-to-Go program that gives impaired drivers a free tow to a safe location within a 10-mile radius.
Now, state police say November is one of the deadliest months on Michigan roads. Last year, 87 people were killed during November. 11 of those deaths happened during the holiday weekend.
One more note on AAA's Tow-to-Go program. It is available for both members and non-members during the holiday period. If you need it in an emergency, call the number right there on your screen, or you can visit AAA's website for more information. All right, still unfolding now in Bay County, a special meeting about a proposed crematorium in Cuckolan Township. That's set for December 4th. That is when the Planning Commission will consider a site plan for the building on South Huron Road. Commissioners met last week to do so. There weren't enough members, though, to legally move forward with the meeting. The December 4th meeting will start at 7 o'clock.
In more local news, U of M Flint is being recognized for leading Michigan in training the next generation of cybersecurity experts. The university earned the #1 online cybersecurity program in Michigan for 2026 by the website onlinecybersecurity.org. It is one of the fastest growing fields in the country, and universities are racing to meet the demand. Faculty at U of M Flint say they have been laying that foundation with coursework built for the world we're walking into.
We are redesigning the curriculum in a way that students should take the advantage of AI, but they should build something on top of it.
Now, the online program has become one of U of M Flint's biggest draws, giving students the flexibility to learn remotely, taking 16 credits in their desired concentration, while still working directly with faculty who also hold national certifications and have industry experience. To learn more, go to the hot link section of WNEM.com.
All right, it's finally here. Saginaw's Holidays in the Heart of the City kicks off tonight at 5:30 with the lighting ceremony at the water treatment plant. There will also be free Christmas concerts, horse-drawn wagon rides along Ezra West Drive, and open houses at local businesses along Washington Avenue. And be sure to check out the Cookie House competition at the Anderson Enrichment Center.
Staying in Saginaw, find the perfect locally made gift at the Makers Market at the SVRC Marketplace. The event on South Washington Avenue is open from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. today and Saturday. You are joining us live watching TV5 Morning Extra.
Still ahead, we're looking at a pivotal moment in Flint as we check back on this day in history.
And Santa Claus coming to town. We're going to show you how Midland is rolling out the red carpet for Kris Kringle.
If you missed a good story, you can catch up on our YouTube channel. And for the latest updates, make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. And remember, leave a comment. Tell us what's happening in your neck of the woods. Stone will have your first alert forecast coming up after this quick break.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, we had that cloud cover and mist carry over into tonight, and even this morning there's still some areas. So as you're getting out and about, just don't be surprised if it is still wet out there. That shouldn't be the case, though, as we head into the afternoon. As we see some sunshine, we also see warming temperatures. Our highs for today are from the lower 40s to the north into the upper 40s and lower 50s as you move anywhere to the south. It's going to be areas like Midland, the Wasso, Flint, Lapeer that could get up into the 50s, if not into the 50s today, with many of the other areas in the upper 40s. Everyone looks to be at or above average for this time of year, which is sitting right around 44 degrees. Then we take a look at our wind gusts for today, and it's going to be noticeable, but I don't think it's anything extreme. Wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour. That may be a little bit more common in our shoreline cities for today. And we also see mostly a west-southwest wind as we get through our day. And there's also a good sign that wind wants to calm down. This is 5 p.m. seeing wind gusts up to 10 miles per hour. And it does look like as we head into the weekend, wind gusts will stay relatively calm, at least for Saturday. Into Sunday, it does look like wind will want to pick up just a little bit. Now your lows for tonight, we're right back into the 20s. Definitely a cooler night compared to what we're seeing this morning, where many areas have been in the 40s for a majority of the night into this morning. Obviously going to have to bundle up if you're going to be outdoors for Saturday morning. Then we get to our hour by hour. Again, cloud cover should already be trying to leave us here. There's still some areas, though, down to the south that you're looking at some overcast skies. It's into the afternoon where I think a majority of mid-Michigan should be looking at some sun. It's not going to be totally blue out there, but most of the skies will have some clouds. Then as we get into the afternoon, we start to fill in a little bit more of that cloud cover at times. And then as we get into Saturday, it looks to be another day with some sunshine before some light cloud cover does roll in late into the day. It's into the afternoon/evening. We do have to just keep an eye out for some rain chances. I will say models have once again pushed that rain chance up to the north, so that will continue to be something we see. But if we do get a rain chance, obviously we'll let you know if we see the models update. Now, as we look at towards next week, what we have for Monday is relatively dry conditions, just a mix of sun and clouds once again. It's going to be into Tuesday that we see another rain chance arrive. And this one looks to right now be a consistent chance on and off throughout about midday, and then late Tuesday into Wednesday showing a rain chance that will eventually transition into a lake effect snow chance for Wednesday and Thanksgiving. Now, this is still far away. We'll see how things develop, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see some lake effect snow for Thanksgiving in northern Michigan. And when we take a look at our 7-day forecast, it does show us 40s and 50s for the weekend, and then 50s down to the 40s, then down to the 30s as we get through next week.
All right, Stone, thank you. Happening tomorrow in Saginaw, people are getting ready to hit the pavement for the Reindeer Run 5K. The event supports Girls on the Run Great Lakes Bay, celebrating 15 years this weekend. Over 500 participants will don their antlers and run and walk through the streets of Riverfront Saginaw. You can still register online or in person at the YMCA of Saginaw tomorrow morning at 9. The 5K starts at the Anderson Enrichment Center at 10:40.
Well, right after the run is the 48th annual Christmas parade. The Golden Christmas celebration kicks off at 11. The route runs from Johnson to Washington Avenue, going south to Ezra Russ Drive. There will be free parking at Easy Park on North Washington from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And Santa will be at Morley Plaza greeting children ahead of the parade at 10:30.
Midland is celebrating the holiday season with its annual Santa Parade. That kicks off Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Starting at Midland High School, the parade will run from Midland High to the Santa House downtown, and they will have a sensory-friendly area with no loud noises or flashing lights. That's on Ashman Street between Pine and Grove Streets.
After the parade, stay in downtown Midland and warm up with the Cocoa Crawl. Nearly 24 businesses will be offering complimentary cocoa tastings, and you'll be able to vote for your favorite, with one lucky business winning the Golden Mug Trophy. The Cocoa Crawl starts at noon. It will continue until 2 or while supplies last.
Help make a child's Christmas this year by stuffing a blue goose. This annual event, the Michigan State Police Lakeview Post will be collecting new unwrapped toys and food for the holidays. They're on site at Walmart on North Alger Road in Alma, and you can drop off your items tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
In Saginaw County, the Kochville Veterans Hall is hosting a sports card and collectibles show. It will have dozens of tables selling sports cards, Pokemon cards, memorabilia, and more. Plus, there will be some food trucks and door prizes and some free packs of cards for children. This runs from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. tomorrow at the Vets Hall on Kochville Road. Well, we are counting down to America's 250th birthday with a look back at this day in history.
On this day in 1997, an announcement was made that would forever change the city of Flint.
Ceasing operations, production in the Buick City Assembly Plant in the third quarter of 1999.
That was General Motors Vice President Rod Gilliam making the announcement in Flint. The massive Buick City complex had been in operation since 1904, and production would later be shuttered in June of 1999. The closure would impact hundreds of workers, but the company did pledge 400 jobs. With the new facility, that would become GM Powertrain.
After decades of sitting vacant, the cleanup efforts, the Buick City site has recently found new life. The new Flint Commerce Center 1 there is occupied by Victor Packaging and Bunzel Distribution. The project is being overseen by the redevelopment firm Ashley Capital. The company's website says it has plans for 9 additional buildings on site to welcome additional tenants in the future. All right, let's check in with Stone now for a look at those temperatures.
Yeah, we definitely have a nice weekend up ahead. I think if you want to get outdoors, hang up any of those lights, this is the weekend to do it. We take a look at our 7-day forecast. It is a little cooler Saturday, lower 40s, maybe a rain chance late into the night, but by Sunday, it's partly to mostly sunny skies. Temperatures in the 50s, which will hang around for Monday and Tuesday before that rain chance arrives, and we see more 40s and then 30s for Thanksgiving.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us for this live edition of TV5 Morning Extra.
We'll see you back here for TV5 News at 9. Have a great Friday.